I like his tortured wording. I'm excited to announce I will actively explore the possibility of running for president of the United States.
It's a little tortured, but that's what they all say. And I was told, it's interesting, I was told last week that when Jeb Bush decided, it was not as if he was going to have a balloon drop, but he was going to sort of announce it in a different way. And I think that's what you've seen. You saw him yesterday saying, okay, I'm releasing 250,000 emails from when I was governor. I'm doing an ebook. And then, of course, today announcing on social media that, yes, I'm exploring the possibility, which means I think we can all safely say that Jeb Bush is running for president. Until he isn't, but he is.
So what do you think, tipped the scales for him?
Excuse me?
What do you think made him decide to run?
I think that if you look back on this over the past 6 to 9 months ago, everyone I was talking to, including people in his inner circle, were saying, you know what, he's thinking about it, but I don't think there's any way he's going to do it. His family, aside from his mother, was all on board. I spoke with his brother within that time frame, Neil Bush. He was on board. You saw Katie Crowley's interview with Bush 43 saying he was on board. I think what's occurred, Carol, is what often occurs, is that you take a look at the field and you say two things. You say, one, I could beat any one of these people who are considering running. And two, if I don't do it now, this is it for me. This is my moment. And if I don't at least try, I will never have done that. And then I think there's probably one more thing, Carol, which is that he took a look at the Democratic Party. We all spend an awful lot of time talking about how the Republican Party is split, and it is. But he took a look at the Democratic Party. He sees the Elizabeth Warren wing of the party giving Hillary Clinton some heartburn. And I think he believes, I know his people believe, that she is beatable. And so all of those things put into the pot, and he came out with saying, you know what, I think I ought to give it a shot.